Alright. I'll mostly be looking for my players. You guys can look for everybody else. I'll go through somewhat slow enough to see everybody. There's Armstead. There's Archibald. Matt Ryan is on the 49ers, though. What the heck? Alright. There's Connor Steele. Yo, Connor Steele won Player of the Week. And then he got benched right afterwards. 11. No, he got benched in week 7, actually. After week 7. But not bad, Connor Steele. Jared Goff is on the Cougars, which was the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, okay, there's Demario Davis. He's actually a backup. So our 2 players that won Player of the Week were both backups filling in for injuries. That's crazy. What up, Aaron? How you doing today, man? I heard it's a sprained wrist, Q. I heard it's a sprained wrist, but it's day-to-day. I can't imagine him playing tonight, but who knows. Burrell got 3 interceptions for the 49ers in that one. There's Nash Bruce. There's Tavares Deese with 3 sacks. All right. So, let's go ahead and take a look at yearly awards now. And then, of course, we know Ezekiel Elliott, 14-2 for both the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Wow. Wow, a lot of teams with some really good records here. Dak Prescott at 4. Russell Archibald coming in at 5. Matt Ryan at 6, despite the Niners going 6-10. That's crazy. Okay, so we're getting ready to play Dijon Gilliam here in the playoffs. So we'll have to keep an eye on that matchup. The Broncos 13-3, Seahawks 14-2, Cowboys 14-2. A bunch of 11-5 teams. I mean, so many dominant teams this year. Crazy. Who do I think is making the Hall of Fame? Man, I don't know. There's a lot of guys that have a very good case for it. A lot of players have a very good case for it. I hope John Lynch makes it, though. Robbie Tripp really did not play well at all this season compared to what we got from him last year. 14 touchdowns, 10 interceptions for him. 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions for Steele here. And then Navarre played a little bit. Not very well, though. Running the ball, Duke Johnson, 6 touchdowns. Trey Mason with 4. Kenyon Drake with 8. Kenyon Drake did have the lowest yards per carry there, though. Johnson with 3. Garner with 1. 6 rushes for my tight end. I guess he was backup fullback or something. Corey Coleman, 82 catches, over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns for him. Javier Heward, 77 for 909 and 6 touchdowns. Mike Luke, 3 touchdowns. Tarpley and Anunwa each with 3 as well. Duke Johnson, Garner, Johnson, and Winfield all with 2. Blocking, or did they have 1? Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. Thank you, Wiffle, for giving out all the plubes. I appreciate it. All right, Kirksey leading the way with 102 tackles. Tobin was number 2 at 92 interceptions. And wait, Paysinger. Isn't Paysinger the guy that just got injured? Because he had 91 tackles this season. Was it Paysinger that went down with the injury? I think it is. Interceptions, we didn't get a whole lot. Did not get a whole lot of interceptions. So again, that's what we're trying to fix this offseason, I hope. Tobin with 2 fumbles forced and recovered. Same with Venable. They all had 2 fumbles forced, 1 recovered as we go down the list. Blocks, 2 by Shelton, 1 by Morrell. Safeties, Morrell had a safety as well. And then defensive touchdowns, 0 on the season. Oh man, Joseph just hit 100 hours in the stream. Dude, thank you so very much. Throw some love to Joseph, everybody. That's freaking incredible, man. Licata with the subscription. Dude, can we get some love in the chat, Sneaky Nation? Thank you so very much, Licata. Welcome back, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. And again, I said it earlier, I think we're 4 subs now, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it dropped down over time because that happened before. But I think we're 4 subs from a 12-hour stream next weekend, too. I'm doing it like every 10 subs, like 100, 110 as we go forward. Every time we hit a new mark like that, we'll be doing a 12-hour stream. So thank you so very much, man. I very much appreciate that, Licata. And then 1 more sub would add another hour onto the stream. I've got to cut Corey Coleman. I've got to cut him. That's just bad luck right there. It's just bad luck. Oh, man. Okay, so Player stats from around the NFL. Let's go check this out now. Matt Ryan, 4,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, 17 interceptions for him. 35 touchdowns, 12 for Blake Bortles. Daniel Goldberg, 35 and 26 interceptions, though. That is a freaking ton of interceptions, man. Archibald, 34 and 8 for the Texans. Matt Ryan, 31 and 17. We talked about him. Russell Wilson and Prescott, each 31 and 11. 30 and 12 for Schiller. 28 and 16 for Bruce. 27 and 10 for Dalton. Hutchinson, 26 and 14. All right, so we're starting to see a lot of new names here. Okay, running the ball, Ezekiel Elliott leading the way, nearly 2,000 yards. 4 yards away from 2,000. He missed it by 4 yards. Nobody was even freaking close to him. Nobody's within 500 yards of him. That's crazy. 6.2 yards a carry, 13 touchdowns, 15 for Dijon Gilliam. And again, this is the guy that we are getting ready to play in this, the playoffs. Favors with 14, Crowell with 13, Hollis with 13, LaFleur with 12. So they had 25 touchdowns between two running backs. Dang. They aren't playing around at all. Todd Gurley on the Jets, though. Cam Newton had 9. That's interesting. Travis Dingle with 9. There's Drake with 8. All right. Receiving the ball, let's see what we got. Fuller with 106 catches. Okay. Sammy Coates with 101 and 10 touchdowns. That Matt Ryan effect, though. Where... Didn't we have a guy somewhere around here? I thought we did, but maybe not. And then there's Aguilar. This is how good Matt Ryan is. Made Nelson Aguilar 84 catches, 9 touchdowns, nearly 1,000 yards. Touchdowns on the year. Willie Snead with 12. Sammy Coates with 10. Nick Sproles with 10. Aguilar with 9. Braxton Miller 9. Josh Doxson 9. Sanders, Sharp, and Dex Powers all with 9. Going down the list. Got a few players listed with 8. There's Corey Coleman. Odell Beckham Jr., who's on the Cardinals still. Wendell Randall L. with 7. Okay. Todd Gurley and Phillip Rivers on the Jets. Oh, man. He had 200 targets to get that. Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. There's Javier Heward for us. Defensively, Sepulveda, 151 freaking tackles. Crazy. 20.5 sacks for Brandon Graham. J.J. Watt, 19.5. Joey Bosa, 15.5. 15. Leonard Floyd, 15. Okay, there's Tavares Deese with 14 for us. There's Emmanuel Agbo with 12. Eric Armstead had 12. Bunch of other names. There's all the guys with 10. Muhammad Wilkerson as well. Interceptions. I need to go grab a drink soon. Luke Kuechly and C.J. Mosley. 2 middle linebackers leading the NFL in interceptions. There's a lot of middle linebackers on this list, actually. Jalen Steele with 8. Jadarius Burrell was 6. He had 3 of those in one game, though. Bobby Wagner was 6. Josh Norman, 6. I don't think I had a single guy with more than 4. With more than 3. In fact, we had 2 guys with 3, I think. So, we definitely need to get some more playmakers to get some guys on that list. All right. Fumbles, let's see what we got here. 4 fumbles forced by Flowers and Gibson. They each only recovered 1, though. Few players going to force 3 and recover 2. Have a plethora of guys down here forcing 2. Blocks, what do we got? A bunch of players with a single block. Nobody had more than 1, though. Wait, didn't we see that, I actually think we had a guy with 2. Didn't Danny Shelton have 2 blocks? I think he did. Safeties, not near as many here. We had a guy with the safety too, but it glitches out the stat if they don't have enough tackles to qualify. And then defensive touchdowns, nobody with more than 1. Not even a whole lot of guys with 1 there. All right. Kicking, 29 of 33 for McManus. See what the long was. 57? Okay. Everybody, like, see, This is clearly a slider thing. If everybody has the exact same. Oh, man. Alright, punting. There you go. Kick returns. 3 by LaFleur. Wow. Everybody else only had 1, and not even that many people had 1. Okay. Box, thank you for the 5 bits. Ewan with 2. Brandon Cooks with 2. A few players listed there with 1. Okay, so that should do it for all the stats. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything there. Okay, so time for our playoff game. Who won the Heisman? I swear I checked it the last few weeks. Box, thank you so much, man. Reset it? Oh, it'll just, if it gets to 200%, then we'll just add another hour. I can reset it, though. I can reset it. Never see my hands. Who's like, how do you stream showing your hands? I can do this. Giraffe story. No giraffe stories. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick while this sims. Hopefully we can get the victory. Hopefully. Let's see what happens here. 1 new injury, and we lost. RIP. We didn't get the victory, and Deese went down. That would be a big reason why. Deese is one of our best players. That would be why. That is very, very unfortunate. Okay, let's go find out what happened there before I go grab a drink. Yeah, Dumpling's like 16 years old. So she was diagnosed with a heart tumor like 3 years ago. And the vet said she had 3 months to live. 6 was like best case scenario. And she's been going for 3 years. She has good days and bad days. Alright, 28-20. And that is how we ended up losing, unfortunately. Alright, we did get a lot of... They didn't get much passing yards at all. Only 174. He did throw 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception, though. And then, of course, 196 yards on the ground. 8.5 yards a carry, a long of 91. Oh my gosh. Rip the dream. Boy, our run defense had been very, very good. But not today, apparently. Not today. Dang. We just got wrecked there. Well, I forgot to look at the player stats, didn't I? I looked at, like, the top 2, but I didn't look at all the awards. Let's go back and look at the awards. Ogba, 1.5 sacks. Okay. Man. Interceptions. Who got it for us? Delray Porter. Okay. A little bit quiet during the regular season, but he got one in the playoffs. Thank you, franchise. Yeah, chair stream it's about to be. I want to see the chair. Okay, I'll go grab it now. Then we'll do this, and then we'll go back and look at the awards. I'll be right back, guys.